when you play in a big game like this, and we said this was going to be a big marquee game tonight. Everyone knew that. Two really good football teams, Dallas Cowboys with a rookie quarterback. All the stars showed up. When you watch the highlights you just went through, they're all star players. They're Pro Bowl players. Now, we have some young ones, too, in Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott. But all the big-time players, when it was time to make plays, they made plays, whether it was Ben, whether it was Dak, whether it was Dez Bryant. It didn't matter. It was just one of those games you wish it never ended. Let's keep playing.
Well, I know the Steelers wish it never ended. You look at the poise that Dak Prescott played with down the stretch, though, Coach. Whether it was leading into the drive right before the 2-minute warning or the drive to what we thought was to get in field goal range that they ended up scoring the touchdown on, he made all the right plays, all the right throws, took sacks when he had to, didn't try to do too much. Because defensively, you're hurting once Skandrick goes down. You have a guy who you just gave a uniform to last week covering Antonio Brown. So they knew offensively they needed to make plays, and Dak made play after play after play. And you just have to tip your hat to him for what he's doing. Like you said during the break, Coach, it's not just about playing the other team. You know Tony Romo is on that sideline. There's pressure playing that pick position for the Dallas Cowboys right now.
Miami's regular season finale next Sunday is home to the Patriots. This meeting offers the Dolphins a chance to show themselves and New England that they can play with the Patriots in Week 2 in Foxborough. Both the offensive linemen came together, and Jay Ajayi emerged. The Patriots with Jimmy Garoppolo and Jacoby Brissett built a 31-3 lead at the Dolphins. The thing is, I get a lot of people telling me this. They did not have the man they knew at the time, Tom Brady. I can 100% relate to that. When E.J. Manuel was in last year against Jacksonville and London, we sucked. The Bills sucked. Now you kind of feel it. Now slipping here in the AFC, Houston's AFC South rivals had tough days on Sunday. Tennessee lost its quarterback and the game to the 3-12 Jaguars and a potential playoff spot. Indianapolis lost to Oakland. Oh, by the way, Matt Castle will start for Tennessee. Indianapolis lost in Oakland with the eliminated from postseason contention even before Houston played. The Texans took care of their own business in the ugly game Saturday night, but already had received some help from a form of disappointing performances from the two teams behind them. Now, worth noting, the Steelers are a very good playoff team right now. They are on the roll. They got stuff. This is the second time they won a division since 2010. In 2014, they were also division champs as well. So it is confusing a little bit in that South. But I think the Steelers could go all the way with the help of Ben Roethlisberger, AB, and Le'Veon Bell. And it's time to take a look at the NFC and the 12-2 Dallas Cowboys. Well, Dallas is playing tonight against the Detroit Lions, so they could go 13-2 tied up with the Patriots, but Dallas has everything wrapped up that can be wrapped up: a division title, a bye, home field advantage throughout the NFC playoffs. When the Cowboys get back from Philadelphia next Sunday night, they won't have to leave Texas all season. Super Bowl 52 is held in Houston, or is it 51? It has to be 51. Yes, 51. This guy's got it wrong on here. The question for the Cowboys is what they do about resting their protecting their players from fresh in January games. Jerry Jones has said in his own mindset that he's going to keep the starters in, because if they don't, then they won't get symbolized with the offense, and then they won't for the team. The team will decrease. Again, you got Tony Romo. Maybe throw him in a couple times if they have a strong lead. Number two, NFC's not too high in wins, you can say. But some teams that are coming up here, the Atlanta Falcons with the win and the Buccaneers loss, they have clinched the NFC South. And thanks to Seattle's loss, Atlanta has a chance to clinch the number 2 seed in the conference in a first-round bye of the Week 17 home victory over the Saints. Number 3, the Detroit Lions, 9-5. Again, this is the most fragile seeding in the whole picture. If Detroit wins or ties Monday night in Dallas, it will still clinch a playoff spot, but if the Lions lose Monday and lose to Week 17 to Green Bay, they could be out of the playoffs entirely. Number 4, the Seattle Seahawks. They came all the way back and somehow still lost the home game to Arizona because of a missed extra point. Seattle is the NFC West champion. It still has to cost himself a chance for a first-round bye as of now. Giants-Seahawks is the projected first-round matchup, and at least the game would be good ratings. Talking about the Giants, now we got the New York Giants at number 5. At 10-5, the Giants did not get it done Thursday against the Eagles, but the Saints helped them out by beating the Buccaneers.